As a matter of fact, somebody met me sometimes ago. I said, sir, we are going to charge you. I said, what did I do? He said, you are faking your age. You are impersonating your age. You are not telling us what your age is. You don't look like it. I can tell you this one of the secret. I spend time beholding the face of God. My eyes are not dim. My natural force not abated. Strong as ever. Jumping and leaping to the amazement of youths. Amen. I do some games, and when I'm in the court, the young men have to try. I'm telling you the truth. One of my sons goes with me to play. And experts, when they come into the court, last Sunday one of them was crying. He said, where did you get this expertise from? Where? He said, please leave this thing for us now. Because when I play and it enters your court, you'll know that you're in trouble. Sometimes some of them hold their back this way because I've made them to bend beyond necessary. Where did I get it from? I'm telling you the secret. How you can live sound health all the time, where you won't need to beg again, oh God, heal me. It's a place of fellowship. It's a place of renewal. Because when you are there, not only God is there, the angels are there massaging your body by reason of daily interaction. Now, God is seated on the throne, angels are at the corridor. So when you are passing to meet with God, they check you like they use security gadgets to check if anything is missing in your body so they can make it right for you. Amen. I've told you earlier, I'm speaking from the point of knowledge and experience. I don't live on drugs. And please listen to me. It's not a sin to do so. As a matter of fact, I buy drugs for people. I pay hospital bill. Some people come to me and said, I believe God. And when I look at him, he doesn't believe God. So I call one doctor. I'm sending somebody to, or I call him to come. Please, I hope you are coming with your injection. Help me choke him. Let him be alive. So I can have time to teach him the proper faith. There are people like that say, I won't use drug. I won't use drug. Faith is not I won't use drug. When I hear you say I won't use drug, then you need a drug. That's not faith at work. Amen. Say loud, amen. So I do all of that, but I don't live on drugs. How? I have found the secret that when I stand before God and I behold his face, he does what he should do to my body. As he does it to my, because your spirit man is the engine of your life. So when your spirit man is in touch and fellowship with God, every part of your body responds. Renewal of strength. Renewal of strength. And if I may say something close to this, another benefit for fellowship is mental acumen. Intelligence. When you are in fellowship with God, you are fellowship with his senses, with his mind. That's why those who spend time with God always operate in the dimension of wisdom that cannot be understood. Dimension of wisdom. The man God created was full of wisdom to the extent that God didn't find anything to correct in what he did. He told them to name all the animals. He didn't make a mistake to give the same name to another animal. And when he brought everything to God, God said, that's right, that's right, that's right. Those who spend time with God becomes right like God himself. Error is minimized and to a point of elimination when you spend time with God. I believe that this is what made Jesus not to make error in choosing his disciples. God made them to see what he needed. Spending time with God takes you to the depth of wisdom that nobody can take you to. Think of Moses, so wise. God could trust him with the story of creation from Genesis to Deuteronomy. He wasn't there when God created the heart, yet he got it so accurately, including Noah's ark, the size of it. And the archaeologists have discovered that exactly the same measurement that Moses recorded is what it is today. Depth of wisdom. How? Fellowship with God. Fellowship with God will not only touch your spirit, man, it will touch your mind and touch your body. Say loud, amen. Fellowship with God. Think about David as highly intelligent. 2 Samuel chapter 14 verse 20. He was described in wisdom like angels. Angels means flawless, error-free. Angels don't make mistake. Think of Daniel, sharp in mind, spending time with God. It will affect you spiritually, physically, and mentally. Say loud, amen. Permit me to say this. I wasn't an extraordinary smart student in my secondary school. No. But when I gave my life to Jesus and began to study the word and learn what it meant to fellowship with God, my mental faculty changed. I'm telling you practically. The highest position I went in primary school was 7th position. I have one of my relations here who are in the same class. Older than me, but in the same class. A number of them used to carry the position in front. I discovered life and intelligence. Fellowship with God. Because he that walk with the wise shall be wise. And God is the only wise God. When I speak to business people today, from time to time they ask me, which business school did you attend? Because while they are operating by reading and creativity, I'm operating by inspiration. Inspiration is the highest order of wisdom. Inspiration is God resting on your brain. Inspiration is having instant answer to sudden problems. Daniel come. No information about the problem or the question he was going to answer. At point of arrival, they are telling him the problem, and at point of telling him the problem, is giving them the answer. How? They were in constant fellowship with God. Those 3 Hebrew boys with Daniel, they were 10 times better than their colleagues. Great scientists, discoverers, inventors are connected to the church. Isaac Newton and the like. And it is often been said that these were men that would take time to fellowship with God privately, personally, in seclusion, and the wisdom of God bellow upon them. These are the things you enjoy among several others. And if I may quickly add one to it, when you are in constant fellowship with God, you exude joy. Joy unspeakable, full of glory. Many people have asked me, you are always smiling, you are always excited. I have no choice. Where I am coming from, there is no sorrow there. He that is seated in heaven shall laugh. You can't be seated together with God and be looking defeated, looking moron, looking cheated, not knowing what to do. You are full of life, full of smile, full of excitement. If it is being faked, it will have been discovered. Somebody is smiling year in, year out. First year you met him. 5th year you met him. 10th year you met him, he's still smiling. Circumstances notwithstanding. Somebody met me when I was pastoring the church of 60 people. And a few years after he met me, when by the grace of God, I was privileged to pastor in a church of 6,000. And after the service, he came and met me and said, sir, you have not changed. I said, what do you mean? He said, the same excitement, the same joy, the same. I've never been disturbed pastoring a church of 4 people. 4 was good enough for me. 40 was good enough for me. 60 was good enough for me. It doesn't tamper with my joy because I have personal fellowship with God. I'm excited not for things, not even for people I see, but for God that I know. Say loud, amen. For the God that I know. I want you this evening, my beloved brethren, as you go from here, please create time with God. When you give your time to God, He takes care of everything that you cannot give your time to. Every other thing, He handles them for you. Hear me again. God doesn't need anything from you. I didn't say you shouldn't give Him things. But He needs you. He wants you. He created you so He can have you. He created you so that you can relate with Him. He created you so that you can fellowship with Him. What a day. What a joy.